Hi folks, Don and Bob here, back in Challenger Park for number 13, where we'll put in our first mega predator, forest shadow Acrocanthosaurus. We're going to start in the tropical forest entrance area because this habitat will be the first one that will be on the left of the path through the tropical forest. Oftentimes zoos have to separate predators from prey type animals far enough that they can't sense them as being close because it disturbs the prey animals. And that might very well be the case, and this path and the visual shielding might not be enough for these animals, but who knows? It's what I'm putting in this park. You can see the accommodation area ahead of us, but we're going to turn off on the side path here, which provides the viewing area for the Acrocanthosaurus, even though there doesn't appear to be one out in the forest there, I think, or maybe not. I clearly didn't see it when I was panning with the camera. Anyway, there's a pair of them in here, a male and a female, and now I don't see it. So, okay, so this will loop around and rejoin the accommodation area. They have a large water area for their use. And otherwise, it's a fairly jungled area. Yep, there. Yeah, it is out there, moving through the forest and being a shadow, I guess. Hence the name of the episode, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, it's good to see the guests using the binoculars to get a view of a distant animal. This is as I said in the last episode, likely the last animal, but I've been thinking about it and maybe not. So there's the overhead view of the habitat. It's quite long. These animals, like a lot of the predators, want more space than many of the other animals. And this is pretty much where it sits in the tropical forests area. You'll note that care building on the Acrocanthosaurus is up against the Dilophosaurus one. So we have our predator specialists can work in close buildings, and the staff can bring the meat to a single place for two of the habitats. Anyway, so some more views of the habitat before we zoom in on animals and start doing some animal videos as they emerge from the forest. These guys were walking around a lot when I was trying to take videos. Managed to get two of them together briefly, but a lot of stalking around and looking photogenic while doing it. As I was mentioning earlier, I think there will be another habitat in this area before I move on. I was reviewing the animals that might be available to me for this climate and biome, and came to the conclusion that, yeah, I had one more to go. And though it will be another habitat, it will actually be two more dinosaurs. And that turned out to be a good thing for the park, as you'll hear in the next episode, I guess. I thought about using the green skin for this habitat because, it looks very forest shadowy, but I decided to do the one that had a little bit of highlighted color but still cryptic coloration overall. So one of them spent a while around the water, so you'll see clips of it near the pond. Unfortunately, when he decided to take a drink of water, he plopped his tail right through the fence. But he did end with a nice little roar for us. I think that actually may be she. I also managed a sequence of them in the rain. The lighting, I thought, looked particularly dramatic. And while it doesn't show off the coloration of the animal particularly, it gave a nice feel of them stalking around their habitat. Oddly enough, none of them decided to eat while I was filming. Um, Unusual in these animals in general, and unusual in the predators particularly. But they still looked pretty good. Of course, being on show for our guests is a long day for these animals sometimes, and they end up tired. And being tired, they need to head off to bed in their care building. If you enjoyed this video, you know the deal. Like and comment, please. Subscribe if you haven't already. Be nice to up the viewership. Got another video planned for next week, also in this forest, tropical forest area, and I hope you'll come back for that. In the meantime, yeah, Biggie on. It's time for Dino Bob to sign off for this week, and y'all be careful out there. Take care. Be kind to each other. Bye now.